Artist Joan Hodous has traveled the world exploring, studying other cultures, and having adventures. These experiences inform each piece of art she creates. Joan is here with me in the studio to tell us all about her upcoming exhibition featuring her amazing life's works. Joan, it's such an honor to have you here. Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad to be here again. I was here, I think, about 5 years ago doing this show, and I'm still painting.
You are.
Still going.
That is fantastic.
Almost 90, and the art is my purpose, I guess, now.
Yeah. Well, now, so tell me, how does it feel to be considered an icon? You are an icon.
I don't think that. No. I've done a lot of things, maybe. I'm very proud, grateful that I had the life I had. So many travels. I really relish it, the memories.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're very well known for your art.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about your creative process and how you were able to take your life experiences and interject them into your art. So you say you traveled a lot, which before we came on air, we've talked about some of the places you've been. Could you just do a quick list of some of the places you visited?
Oh, it's just with the Far East, China, we did the Philippines, we did Egypt, we did South America. On the top of the ice fields of Alaska I was skin diving in off the coast of France, 90 feet down in the Mediterranean. And ski. We skied. I loved skiing. I was a good skier. I could chop down mountains. I could go from town to town. But always back to the painting. But you ask about a painting, for instance. It's not here, we're not going to be able to show it, but it was a painting that I was doing of Harford County barns. I did 35 Harford County barns. Every year, came back, I always did a barn in the summer, and I had just gotten off the Volga River.
Oh, okay.
And here is this Harford County barn sitting there, and there was something going by in the back. I said, my gosh, I think I painted the Volga River. I just got off that ship, for God's sake.
All right, so you have painted places here, places everywhere. This is all going to come together in your lifelong exhibition. How many pieces of art in this
Oh my
exhibition?
golly, she's going to have to chop some out of there. It's a lifetime of work, but it'll start when I am 18 in Jarrettsville, where I grew up.
Okay.
And that was a pastel. And then we go on local paintings. We don't have the barn right in Harford County. That first one that I did, my mother came to stay with the 3 little children. I wish I could show you that. That
what
would be
we are looking at, can you just tell me a little bit about that?
That's Bel Air.
That's Bel Air?
That is from my studio where I had all these little kids. Well, the Klein boy, all these kids.
Little kids.
They would hide when I took them out, making my life miserable there. But they, the studio was where the old, county office building is now, way up.
Okay.
So what we're looking at there was the businesses, the lawyers on down the street.
So, okay, let's talk a little bit about, because I think there's going to be a lot of people who want to see your artwork. It is beautiful. We're going to show a couple examples of just a little bit of a tease what they're going to see.
Okay.
But this is going to be held at the Liriodendron, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's going to be, there it is, it's 75 years of art. It's a retrospective, and so people can attend every Wednesday. That starts on April 30th, the whole way through the month of May, and closes there on June 4th. You can come by at any time between 1 and 5 p.m.
But the opening is
big day, yes, is Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
The Mother's Day.
Right.
So I think that would be a fantastic way to celebrate Mother's Day. That will be, yes, from 11 to 3 on Sunday, May 11th. Now, are you going to be there?
I am, of course.
Wow.
I am, and I'm not much on selling things, but I do have a giant Key West painting I'd like to sell, and I might have a barn. One last original, wonderful big stone barn.
Yeah.
And so
Well, just think of all the people who would love to have a Joan Hodous.
it's the last one.
Oh, really? Oh, boy.
Because most of those barns, the owners got those. I was able to sit out there. I call myself a farm girl. Oh,
Now
I'm
that's
in Key
in
West.
contrast to a barn. That is Key West. I love that. That is just gorgeous. Beautiful.
Now this barn is interesting because that's on Wheel Road, and that was done early 60s.
Really?
And you can see the style. It's oil, and it actually has stones on it.
Oh, does it?
Those
You can't
the
see that.
silo.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're little pebbles
Oh, how interesting.
of the fields. Yeah.
Okay. And I think we have one other one that's quite beautiful that you said you painted during 9/11 of a person. I'm hoping.
Oh,
you'll
that's
put that.
me.
That's
I
you.
know, I know.
It's sort of a.
Yeah, well, no,
no,
this
that's
one
interesting.
though.
That's interesting.
This one is when, here again, early 1960s. I have little children then, and I was, feeling insecure, and I was going out to a NOW meeting, and I was chosen to be the new head of the Commission for Women.
Wow. Well, we could go on about
we can't
that
go on
too.
about
We can't.
that.
But I hope I get to spend Mother's Day with you this year.
Oh,
That
I
would be
hope
great. I
so.
would love to come see
I wish you
that.
would.
And see, the wonderful, your paintings reflect a lot of what's, happening in Harford County and with you.
The history
so Joan
of
Hodous.
Harford County is right there alongside.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your
Thank
talent
you for
with us
having
all
me.
these years and these couple minutes that I've had with you. Thanks so much.
Fun. Thank
All right,
you.
you
You're the
bet.
best.